Good afternoon, this is Sheila from Cardstock Creations and Mini Albums, and today we are going to be working on page 3, and I'll show you what that looks like. It's this page here, and there's 2 flaps, one on either side, and one big pocket in the middle. Okay, I'll place this aside. I'm going to get my next piece I'm working on, which is right here. So the 2 flaps measure 7 1/4 this way and 5 inches the short way, and you're going to score 1/4 inch on each one. I already did that. I'm just going to burnish them a little and trim off the corners. And I'm going to attach them with some glue. Even. Okay. Just gonna let that dry a little bit. Put a little glue on this side. I like to use glue mostly for assembly because you don't want pictures and things to stick. So where you think pictures may get stuck, like on pockets and things, it's best to use glue because the glue will dry and then you don't have to worry too much about things sticking to it. Alright, that's that. Before we go any further, we're going to add a magnet. The second magnet, the other side. Okay, so that closes as well. My fan's actually blowing my pages a little. Okay, so in the middle here, there is a pocket, and I just want to measure this just to make sure. Okay. Now with your pocket, you want to make it a little bit shorter because you don't want it going right to where the flap bends, because then your flap's not going to bend very well. So, just going to double check the measurements. And I have 8 1/4 long by, I think it's 2.5 inches wide, and you're going to score 1/4 inch on each side. And I will have the measurements again in the description down below. little bead across the bottom. And then lay that down. Just gonna make sure that it's closing. That closes okay. Okay, so that's the pocket. All right, for now, for the decorating, I think this, no, this one goes back here. Was it that one that goes back there? Yeah. That's not as wide as I would like it. Okay, so hold on one second. I'm gonna pause this for a moment. Okay, I just wanted to recut that piece because it wasn't as wide as I'd liked. So for here, you can use tape when you're attaching your decorative paper, but for right now I'm just going to use this glue for this back page. Try to make it even. Okay. And then for the pocket, that. Oops. Before I glue or tape anything, I always double check my measurements, because you don't want to add the tape, especially the tape, because once you place it down, it's not that easy to get up. At least with the glue, it's a little more forgiving if you have to pick it back up. Alright, so I have this. Just, like I said, I just want to measure. Now see, this is a little bit too long. That's why you always double check. So let's see. So I have to cut off like an inch, probably on all of them. Yep. Okay. Alright, so now I'm gonna use, for this I'm gonna use my tape. I like the ATG tape better because you just have to lay it down. You don't have to peel the backing off. It's just faster to use. And I'm making sure I'm laying it down the right side down. Because with printed paper, you have to be careful that you don't lay it down wrong, and then one side would be upside down. Can't specify that enough because I've done it enough times. Double check, triple check, just to make sure you are not lying it down the wrong way. Okay, so to me that still looks too long. Ooh, see what I mean about the tape? it down a little closer. Alright, that's better. Alright, so that's that size. Now I think I want it like this. Yep. Okay. The next tutorials I'll be doing is for my flip flap wallet, I guess I called it. It's just like those brag wallets, but I came up with my own idea for it. And this is the one that we're going to be doing soon, is the bigger version, but I plan on doing a smaller version too. And that's my plan. After I'm finished with this album, I'm gonna start tutorials on that one. I also tweaked it a little bit. I had the layout one way, and I decided I really didn't like it that way, so, and it didn't really close all that well. If you needed to add more pictures, it was kind of bulky. You would have to make the gusset a little thicker, but the way I designed it now, I tweaked it, it seems to close better, so you probably can add a little more to it. Alright, so alright, so now, what was that? So now we're going to add that to our book. And I just want to make sure the pocket's facing the right way. Okay. I'm curious to find out, do you think by doing the pages on a base page first and then adding them to the book, do you find that easier? Or do you prefer just to build the page in the book? I find it easier to do it the way I'm showing you, because one thing, if you do it this way, if you make a mistake and you need to start over, at least it's not glued down into the book, and it makes it a lot harder to fix if it's already glued down. This way, if you mess up, you can just start all over. So that's why I like doing it this way. Plus it helps, it strengthens your book also. Alright, so now to lay this down, I'm going to stand up so I can see a little better. Okay, that looks about right. Looks like I got some extra tape somehow on there. Okay, so I'm just going to open this up, push down. Alright, so that's page 3. It's coming along nicely. Alright, hope you enjoyed the video. Any questions, just put them in the comments below and I'll try to answer them as soon as I can. And you have a good afternoon, and thank you for watching.